Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and today I want to talk briefly about the Sentinels, a few of the different types, and some of the responses from the Sentinels we've seen so far. The Sentinels have been described as a race of self-replicating robots whose job is to protect the balance of the various planets. It has been said that some of the planets will have Sentinels and some will not. If they are present on the planet, and you have certain interactions with the wildlife, resources, or buildings, they may investigate and respond depending on what your actions are. In an article for Game Informer, Andy McNamara had the opportunity to play a bit of No Man's Sky and noted, interestingly, that the indigenous creatures on the planet he was exploring appeared to be more dangerous at night. Additionally, in an April 2016 gameplay for IGN, Sean Murray mentioned that the planets will have predators, some that come out during the nighttime, some that come out during the daytime, and some planets will have predators out all the time. Going back to Andy McNamara's article, he goes on to say that in one instance, a creature attempted to attack him, forcing him to kill the creature in self-defense. The Sentinels came to investigate the incident, but ultimately did not attack, giving us the impression that there is a warning sign of the appearance of the Sentinels without their immediate attack, to show players that they need to not continue that type of behavior if they want to be left alone. Now, there are a few different types of Sentinels that we've seen. First, there are the small drones that hover about idly. These appear to be the first Sentinels that you'll see if you upset the balance of a planet. And just from watching gameplay footage, they also seem to be the most plentiful, often being seen around structures or simply just wandering around the environment. We've also seen a bipedal walking Sentinel that seems to tower above the rest. This lumbering Sentinel comes out when Sean reaches a 5-star wanted level during another incident of gameplay footage. At the same time, we happen to see ships fly overhead. Although it's not immediately understood if this was a direct relation to Sean's wanted level, I'll have more on that in a minute. Now, another Sentinel that we've seen is the Quadrupedal Sentinel, which comes for Sean as he reaches a 3-star wanted level in this particular gameplay. They are smaller in size than the bipedal Sentinels, and appear to lose track of Sean as he goes inside the building. Sean then mentions that he should have stayed inside the building slightly longer to get his wanted level down, showing us that hiding inside of structures will most likely be a valid way of cleaning your wanted level. Now, back to those ships that flew overhead that I was previously talking about when Sean reached a 5-star wanted level. In that more recent demonstration of No Man's Sky, we had the opportunity to watch Sean do some gameplay on a planet's surface and complete some interesting tasks, such as blasting a building's door open so he could get at the items inside, mentioning that the best way to go about this task would have been to hack it. It's here that Sean gives us a bit more information on how heavy the Sentinel response can get. At approximately 11 minutes and 57 seconds in the video, Sean talks about the Sentinel response, saying, "They will send bigger and bigger kind of Sentinels after me. Eventually ships, freighters, that kind of thing." This tells us that it's possible the ships that we saw at the 5-star wanted level previously were potentially Sentinels. We've also seen mention of Sentinel interceptors, which Sean gets notifications of in space when he begins attacking the cargo holds of a ship. This shows us that the Sentinels, beyond protecting the surface of the planets, appear to potentially get involved in space battles as well. So I hope you folks enjoyed this little discussion about some of the information we know about the Sentinels so far. In the last video about the various heads-up display overhauls, I asked you what type of HUD you prefer the most. Something incredibly minimalist, something that takes up slightly more screen space in exchange for more information, or something different altogether, and holy cow, what a bunch of responses. Here were some of them. Mine Portable said that they enjoy more information, choosing to learn and be immersed in the planet that they're on. Kensick said that they like having as much information as possible and favor the newest HUD style. StarRocker99 likes a HUD where they can clearly see all of the information, preferring the most recent HUD as well, but would also like an option to turn the HUD off to take screenshots. The Jolly Canadians like the newest HUD the best, and also despise the massive arrow thing that was in the previous HUDs. And finally, MPC was impressed by my Taki impression, while Tally Mars demanded more Crimosaurus. So here you go, buddy! That brings me to this video's question. Do you plan on angering the Sentinels to get more resources perhaps, or bust into buildings like Sean? Or will you try and avoid the Sentinels altogether, keeping your activities down on a planet with them? Feel free to let me know what your plans are in the comments section below, and as always, stay foxy and much love.